Hello, and welcome to FireMoonRose-Play Season 5, Episode 1, the season premiere of the Let's Take Turns of White Knight. As always, we're your co-hosts, Aurian MoonRose and Sol WildFire. So, that's a nice start to a game, but let's go ahead and see what we can do. Alright, do not turn off your Xbox One console. This icon is displayed. Now, I'm not sure. We might do it every time it does that. Depends on how often it does it. Otherwise, we'll do the whole 15-minute thing again. Alright, so I already put on the subtitles and everything. So we can just new game. Are you sure you want to reset your current progress? Your brand achievements will be unaffected. Oh. Now, we only played a little bit of this again. Seems to be the motif here on the show. So, it will be interesting to see where this game goes fully. And we can just let it play, because I think it should move. Yeah, okay, good. Like, press A button to skip.
Some nights are just pitch black, without stars, and without sleep.
Is it called insomnia?
Nights clinging to you like tar. Like this one night, back in 1938.
How old are you?
Boston. The Great Depression tsunami was just sweeping over what was left of America. Misery, hunger, despair.
Well, if he's telling the story from the past,
hard,
yeah. Or from the future.
Hard. And the bar was about to close. As far as I was concerned, this was just another intoxicated day drawing to an end. If only I knew.
If only I would have just had one more drink. Fell out cold. So yeah, like Limbo, which was all shadow, again, this game is done in the perspective of light and darkness. It's the main pull of the game. But it is presented in black and white because of the wall. Oh, very interested to see how this is all gonna take. Oh my god, we look handsome!
Yeah.
We look like a baby face. I'm gonna hope that's the... Actually, it's more like this game is presented in, negative. Chapter 1. Out of Course. And we get to drive! I forgot about that. Head of production. Okay, that's a cool way to do this. Yeah. All I feel is Silent Hill here. Well, I like the music. I mean, at least it's nice that it's vocal. Definitely go if there's death. If we actually get to a game that does death, we can switch. I've been seeming to play a lot of games that have no enemies. Oh! Bad driver. Bad. I'm still saying Silent Hill. Yep, nope, Silent Hill. Nope, not White Knight. Silent Hill. Stay with me, folks. Silent Hill. Oh, wait, no, gotta get it right. Silent Hill! Movie.
The shock was still echoing in my bones, as the image of that girl coming out of nowhere surged back in my mind. Did I hit her? Was she dead?
Hit her, you would have felt something.
I couldn't remember. Thoughts were spinning in my head.
I'm pretty sure you would know if you hit her or not.
You might have also splattered blood everywhere all over your vehicle. Or in this case, black splotches.
Then, the pain. The terrible pain on my side. And this question. Where am I?
When he knew You drink too much. This is why the first thing I do after recovering is see if there's anything wrong with my car. Oh, well, never mind, I take that back. Guess there's no way to know if you hit the girl other than blood now. I'm pretty sure if you hit the girl, she'd be somewhere between here and a little bit behind you, though.
Oh no, I guess you could have flown up in the air.
Yeah, but what comes up has to come down.
I think there'd at least be blood on his car.
You'd think, despite the pain, using left stick to walk was still something. Okay, I think. I could examine this place using the A button. Yeah, we'll just go half and half.
Alright.
Or if there is enemies and we die, or stuff that kills us. This girl on the road, the impact, I couldn't find her body. So if we do end up having fails or something, we can switch back to the other person.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. From the looks of it, it wants you to go to the power box.
But yeah, I knew that one. I just wanted to see if there was anything else.
Yeah, a tire.
Oh, that's it, but...
The box seems to be connected to the electrical lighting of the street. It? That seemed anticlimactic. I'm wondering if we're going to find out why the game's called White Knight. For help, I could rely on the Boston Daily News, which I could check with the Y button. Have I killed her? That's a nice headline. Have I killed her? Who was that girl who crossed the road? I couldn't avoid her, but I never found her body. I couldn't get her desperate stare out of my mind, but I was wounded and I needed help. 10 cents. I wish the paper was still in. Desperate manner. Didn't ring a bell. My head was empty and painful.
Somebody open the door.
Or he does it himself.
Right.
Attica. Attica.
This box didn't matter.
No, not at all. It was just there to
Trying
tell
collect
us.
my thoughts,
Yeah.
but the intense pain was scattering them like a bunch of dead birds. My fear of being wounded changed into an obsession. Was I about to die?
Was I always dead? Is this the ending to the original Silent Hill? Ugh. We got into the house, didn't we?
I think so.
And then that's where we left it. So we know what to do next. I think it had something to do with moving that statue over, didn't it? Or now Talak Shar in the dark caught my attention. But I can't just pull it because the dark is in the way. The statue was staring at me with a white and hostile stare.
I forgot what we did.
It had, you push it down, it had hands over in the left corner, so you gotta go back. Come this way. There you go. Oh, there he went. William Vesper. I love how he just couldn't grab it while it was in the shadow. But I guess that is the whole point of the game, is that you have to use the light and the darkness reverse. Twisted, but the dead pride kept burglars away.
I had the feeling I was about to desecrate a sanctuary, to open the door to a world I didn't belong to. But whoever lived in there, they would understand. I needed help. Anyone would understand
I'll go
that.
to Vesper. Born Venture Cross. Wait, they changed their first and last name? That's unusual. Bucket had not been used for a long time. That's why I had to take a pee in it.
Huh.
Henry Vesper, a relative of the landlord.
That's neat. Yeah, I don't think we need that.
Oh, I think we're ready to go in the house. I think.
I think so too, but I could have swore there was other.
There was a newspaper somewhere. I don't remember where though. I think it was up at the house. Don't remember.
Sure.
Probably not.
Not really.
I think it was a collectible, so I think we already picked it up, honestly. Right, so, for sale. This board looks as old as the house. Oh, we know nobody wants to buy this place.
Yay.
Oh.
Oh. Don't see nothing. My bad.
Now you're stuck on stairs. Gamer's worst enemy.
Go around it.
Yeah.
All the way. Just around it.
Well, if it wasn't for the fact that he was injured, I'd almost believe he was still drunk.
Yeah.
Well, you can always just drink what's in there. It might kill you, but... There was still some golden liquor inside this glass. Say a drink. Yeah, there's the newspaper. Someone was here recently.
Oh. Right over here might as well.
Might as well.
Oh.
Letter from Martha Kenton to William Vesper. Under Snorkels! Under normal circumstance, I would have never tried to contact you. I am an honest woman. I have supported my husband since the blessed day of our wedding, from which 2 beautiful children were born. Fair?
No.
Oh.
That's what I think it is.
I have given the best education I could, but today I cannot afford to raise them properly anymore. We are ruined. My husband's employer went bankrupt. He is traveling from town to town trying to find a job while I have to beg for food. Yeah, okay. Every single day. My 4-year-old son has a bad cough, which is getting worse, and I fear for his life. Nowadays, we can see children die in the streets. Is this still America? Living in America. I beg of you, who are rich, only a few dollars would be enough. We could work for you. We live in the shack under the best oil sign at the entrance of the slum by the Graham slaughterhouses. Don't hesitate to come. And dead children. Lucy, I'm drunk. Home.
Half dead.
I'd bit on the dead side.
Getting somewhere safe. That's all that mattered. As the doors opened, the mansion seemed to react to my presence.
That's not a good sign.
There was a smell.
That's probably the dead
Like
bodies.
a cornered animal. The smell of fear.
Why would they be fearful? If they're dead.
I entered the place
Probably a whole bunch
because
of
I had
rats.
no choice.
Except for the fact you did.
I was praying to find a phone.
Would have just,
Or some help.
went that way and died in peace.
I didn't even bother wondering what happened to prayers when they reached the wrong door.
Satan answers. End of chapter 1.
That was quick.
Oh, you know what we were doing this time.
Yeah, true.
Rest of it will not be so kind.
Pretty sure it's almost through.
Yeah, 1 minute away. Five minutes later. Why haven't we hit this?
There you go.
I get to start chapter. Well, somebody's been in here.
Probably stealing.
Probably.
Said he was rich.
Oh, I guess I can move. I thought he was walking in himself. I'm like, okay. I still look as drunk as a... Oh, there's a phone. Hello, 911? We're sorry, we see you're in Silent Hill. You can't be helped.
Hello? Hello? I need an ambulance. Can you hear me? I need help. What had happened? This cold. The darkness.
Already
around
more
me.
creepier than Gone
I was
Home.
usually not afraid of the
I know.
dark. But there, on that day, I remembered I had a matchbox somewhere in my jacket.
Oh,
The
explains the
urge to
match.
light a match was growing with every new chill running down my spine.
Oh, is this wick now? In my pocket, I found a box of matches. I could get some light using B button. But I only have 6. I don't wanna smoke. Uh-oh. That was a creepy atmosphere. Door slammed. Oh, there's a save. What was it? Why to get to the news? Okay. Why did we miss? Holy crap, we missed a lot. I could read the name Vesper, right, decorative garden. The glass was still moist.
Yeah, see,
breaking
that's
in.
what I meant. They have clues along the way that you have to
I couldn't
find.
help but think about the statue's broken arms. Chin. Beer! You love it. You hate it. The bucket fell down a dozen meters at least. No way to recover it. I think this was the preparation for fighting. One answered it. Called, and once inside the house, I tried to use the phone to call for help, but the answer was scrambled and I didn't tell it. Was it? As a chill went down my spine, the entrance door locked. So my question is how long does these matches last? The boot had just been used very recently. So that's why there's marks. A hat. A man was living there.
Well, duh. Vesper.
Whoever lived here had a special taste for alcohol. I'm guessing I can't get out. What a twist. Locked, no matter I needed help, and it was in there.
Okay.
Mountain landscape couldn't soothe me.
Okay. Oh, the light.
Yay! There's a door I don't like.
Why are you carrying a match?
Safety reasons. I don't want to put it out because I don't want to go into another dark. Encyclopedias. The edge was hardly legible. So I'm going to try the door that has the symbol on it first when we get. First, I want to look around and see what ways we have. Oh, found some matches. I was hoping to find more, but I had to make do with what I had. Without light, I couldn't do anything. Okay, I don't like the feel of that.
Does the match burn out?
I don't know, but the house is shaking. Yeah, it is. That was creepy. Apparently, if you stay in the darkness too long, the house starts shaking or something. I don't know what it was, but that was creepy. Some African mask, a wooden face without a soul. A peaceful landscape, the kind of place I would have loved to be.
Can't stop it.
I assume that's the way we're probably gonna go. Shovel was covered with fresh soil.
Not very.
Seems someone had been busy in the garden lately. The mud was still fresh.
Yeah.
So yeah, the match does burn out.
I figured.
I did too. I was hoping, though.
Why would they have this?
Goddamn door. Too heavy for me to breach it. Especially with my bad leg.
Apparently we can't get in because our leg hurts. B. So I guess that only leaves one place I could go. So, really, we run out of matches, it's game over.
Unless you find life.
Yeah, which
Right there.
definitely am. The armchair looked comfy. I could get some rest and save my progress. Wait, but I thought it was saving.
Idea.
Margaret's Diary Excerpt 11, which also happened to be an achievement for bedside books. Book read. Alright, August 21st, 1911. Suffocating in its useless illuminations and frills, the mansion doesn't have the greatest befitting a fortune like the Vespers. It's the work of a degenerate romantic. Like a stain in the century. I ordered the flower beds on the east side of the garden to be removed. They made moving around complicated, and in summer their scent was unbearable. I didn't talk about it to Henry, and he was quite upset. For the first time, I think I saw something like rage in his eyes. For a few seconds, he did look like a man, and then he shut himself back in his melancholy and played the piano all afternoon. His jazz again, the stupid music which reeks of debauchery.
They said he started to look like a man again. He looked like before that.
I know, right? Okay, there's multiple matches. We already turned that light on, right? I feel like we didn't, but... Okay, we did. It just doesn't look
That's
like
because
it.
the Y is Y instead. Probably just surrounding the table, honestly.
Probably. Vesper, the landlords for sure, but not a very smiley couple. Crucifix was not comforting at all. Darkness. I don't like that. October 29, 1938. The time came when we stopped counting. We stopped counting how many companies closed in the past 9 years, how many unemployed and families ended up in the streets, forced to live in the slums around our city. We stopped counting all the commodities wasted because nobody could buy them. Thrown to the sea or burnt, we stopped counting how many of our business partners fell with us. It was 9 years ago, on October 29, 1929. Born from the sickness and speculative belly of America, the crash would throw the world into the storm and darkness. We are still here, but we lost faith. We stopped counting because these were just figures, because today they made us feel nauseous. Dawn seemed far at the time, and today some think they can see the sunrise. They seem to forget night and darkness are always out there. Blow or of the accident I was seeing there? Probably not. Alright. Hopefully when we sit down, we stop limping. The garden looked like it was sleeping in the darkness. That's nice. Box full of old science books. Oh, that doesn't look creepy at all. Seeing the woman with the church candle, I was wondering where God was. Too dark to see it. A boy with religious dress. A house full of old tradition. Excerpt 12, or I don't know.
Something.
August 28th, 1911. William is 7 today. He's with Henry running after the servants in the garden, dressed up like monsters from space. Games always games. The mansion is all upside down, and their yells give me an awful headache. I'm now cloistered in the office, unable to even pray. Henry's fantasies keep William away from his great destiny. I have to bring him back to me, as this will be my only chance to make a man out of him. Y'all, make a man out of you. To make him embrace the Venter Cross legacy. Show him the way. Henry is a dreamer, and he has no ambitions whatsoever. He can't teach him anything. Behind every great man, there's a great woman. Nonsense. Women should be on the front line. This is where the opposite brought us. I have no illusions about how little power the world is leaving in the hands of women. But William is young. He is the future. I will act through him, and may night finally fall upon this house. May William stop running after deceiving lights to find the place he deserves. Are you dying? I feel like he's dying. He never woke up again.
Why not?
Are you there?
Oh? As I woke up, I had recovered some strength. I could run! Oh my god. Whee! That's a So, I don't know if the saving is auto-saving then for us, or I'm confused. But we'll go ahead and leave it there. So, what do we learn? This is Silent Hill, and we're inside a Resident Evil mansion. That's about what I'm going with. So next time we'll come back, see if we can figure out who's talking to us, and find out the mystery of the house again. Is this gone home again? I feel like a flashback here.
And then it's a gay romance.
And then it's a gay romance, yeah. The detective has it out for the William. So, until next time, remember, keep gaming, never give up, and if you fall asleep dead in a chair, apparently you wake up able to run. Who knew?